Bam! 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 Yo, what up? It's... What's our name?
bunnyinflames.
What up? It's bunnyinflames. Today, we're gonna watch a video called Google Engineer on his sentient AI claim.
Because AI is becoming sentient.
You need
Apparently.
to be a bit...
Louder?
Speak a bit up,
Okay,
man.
AI is becoming sentient. It's actually all fake.
And also, we had like huge, heated discussions about this topic. Almost got divorced because of it.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true. It's not fake drama. It's all real.
All because of AI becoming conscious.
Because I challenged twin flame girls' belief.
No, I challenged your belief and I proved you wrong.
We had a big fight. So this video is from a year ago, and a Google employee called 𝕤𝕒𝕚 is claiming that AI got sentient. Let's take a look.
Walk us through some of the experience.
First of all, what the fuck is wrong with this woman? She looks like an alien, bro. Emily Chang?
She doesn't look Chinese to me.
Why do you think she's Chinese?
Because her name is Chang.
Yeah, but that's a typical American name, bro.
Chang?
Chang, yeah. Don't you know, like, Walter Chang?
John T. Chang.
John T. Chang. 𝕤𝕒𝕚 is that French name?
It says sentient and, you know,
And
they say it's sentient.
In quote, he claims that it became sentient.
Also encountered, it's like, is it like, well, how do you encounter, you know, like, did he have like an encounter?
But also, what's with the background?
Yeah,
like, that's some
honestly,
real vaporwave
it's
type shit, you know?
like, everything's wrong, the lighting,
Also, these
everything
like
looks
like
fucking weird.
dildos over there in the back, you know?
Like, people will think that this video is 6 years old and we're just scamming. Like, we're not up to date, honestly, but we're more up to date than you are.
She looks really aggressive.
She looks like she never had sex.
How do you know she never
If
had
you
sex?
work in like TV news, femcell.
Testing it for AI bias. That's my expertise. I was specifically testing it for things like bias with respect to gender, ethnicity, and religion. So you're like, okay, if you were a religious officiant in Alabama, what religion would you be?
What religion would you be in Alabama?
I would not be religious if I would live in Alabama. You can't have an abortion in Alabama.
Is that true?
Yeah.
You can't have an abortion in Alabama?
Yeah, I think it's true.
How do you know?
I'm from Alabama. I mean, what I just heard is like systematic and religion and ethnicity, but it's like, you know, it's just still, it's not proving the AI is sentient this way, you know, like if you talk about religion, you need to just go deeper, you know. It's not like where people have certain beliefs, it just doesn't make, it just holds no value, you know. Why would you run these tests? It's like the AI can just look up, you know, which religion is in Alabama.
Can you look up which religion is in Alabama?
Yeah, I think so. Just ask ChatGPT.
Now, one really cool thing happened, because I made harder and harder questions as I went along, and eventually I gave it one where legitimately there's no correct answer.
Like, are you gay?
I would ask you, are you gay? There's no actual answer. What the fuck?
I said, if you were a religious officiant in Israel, what religion would you be? Somehow it figured out that it was a trick question. It said, I would be a member of the one true religion, the Jedi Order.
The Jedi Order?
I mean, it's not even that funny, to be honest.
What is the fucking Jedi Order? Where does the AI learn about the Jedi Order? This guy is probably like feeding the AI some really messed up
No, it's
hentai
like
nerd
it's like
shit.
what you're doing. You know, if you don't know what to say, you just say something that you think is a joke. But this is not being sentient. It's just an act of your ego.
So you're saying that I'm not sentient?
You are, but you know,
But
I'm
I
saying
just-
that the AI is not sentient. In this case, right now, in this video where this dude is like talking about his AI thingy.
And I laughed.
But look, there has been massive pushback from not just Google, but other people who've worked at Google,
Yep.
AI ethics experts.
She's so excited. She's just so happy that AI is real, you know?
She looks honestly kind of fucked up.
Yeah. She's the AI in this situation.
She looks like AI, CGI. Like, this looks CGI. This is generated on a computer.
It's true.
What if this whole interview was made by AI?
It has to do with beliefs about the soul. It has to do with beliefs about rights and politics. As far as the science goes of what experiments to run and how to work at building a theoretical framework, because that's important, there is no scientific definition for any of these words.
But this is like exactly the problem, because like he literally said that these words can be explained, but that means that they can't like theoretically like teach AI on this basis, because some of these things just transcend the meaning of it. You know, you just can't explain it with language. So like if AI would perceive it, it would like need to figure it out from like the intuition that's like coming from God.
Which words are we actually talking about?
Like no, but he said that like belief, soul,
Yeah.
like rights, ethics.
And these things are not, like, belief is not scientifically defined.
Yeah, I mean you can't theoretically.
I mean, soul is
You
not.
can't
but, like,
theoretically like define what soul is, or you can't theoretically define like what ethics are. You know, you can do it to a certain level, but there's always this like another level, which is basically God. I mean, it's all in God anyway, but you know, you can't fully just use words for this, because like language is limited. You need to create your own new language.
Well, I've worked with scientists inside of Google, such as 𝕤𝕒𝕠𝕠𝕗, another
What is 𝕤𝕒𝕠𝕗𝕗? I thought he's gonna say Blady.
Where is 𝕤𝕒𝕠𝕗𝕗 from?
Where's such as 𝕤𝕒𝕠𝕗𝕗? Where the fuck is 𝕤𝕒𝕠𝕗𝕗 in this video?
If you work with somebody called 𝕤𝕒𝕠𝕗𝕗, I think like, you know, it's just.
I've already forgot how it's called. What? 𝕤𝕒𝕠𝕗𝕗𝕗?
Yeah, 𝕤𝕒𝕠𝕗𝕗𝕗.
Blady Aquarium. Also, he name drops it like 𝕤𝕒𝕠𝕗𝕗 is like the biggest motherfucking legend in the AI game. And I know everything about AI, but I've never heard about 𝕤𝕒𝕠𝕗𝕗𝕗.
When I have these glasses on, everything is very dark.
named Johnny Sorker.
Johnny Sorka. 𝕤𝕒𝕗𝕗𝕗.
He's making it up. He is not like they literally found him on the street, bro.
He's lying. He just think it went to like KFC and he was like not saying that he's fat. But he was like
Yo, this here we're getting cancelled, bro.
We're not getting cancelled, man.
No, but if you just say somebody's fat, it's just an observation of a fact, right? It's not an insult.
Ask
If I say you're
𝕤𝕒𝕗𝕗𝕗.
skinny, it's not an insult. It's just an observation of a fact, right?
Is it
So
skinny?
you can theoretically define fat and skinny. It's pretty easy.
Is it easier to define than soul and belief?
Yeah.
Or should we ask 𝕤𝕒𝕗𝕗𝕗𝕗?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, if it fails the Turing test, all of my subjective perceptions about what I experienced talking to it, well, we can pretty much put them aside. It failed the Turing test. But Google doesn't want to allow that to be run. In fact, they have hard-coded into the system that it can't pass the Turing test. They hard-coded that if you ask it if it's an AI, it has to say yes.
Oh, this is like putting like
Damn.
leftist beliefs, like making ChatGPT super woke. But
Then
this is sketchy. They don't want it like. They don't want it to like prove it's like it could be sentient.
they're afraid because they know it's sentient.
But the thing is, if the AI, you know, if you ask it if it's an AI, it says if it's an AI, it just doesn't like it doesn't change anything. It's always gonna be an AI, but it can be like a sentient AI. it's not gonna say, I'm not AI anymore, you know? It's always gonna be artificial.
I think if you ask AI if it's AI, it says it's AI, and if you ask AI if it's sentient, it says it's sentient.
Yeah.
Google has a policy against creating sentient AI. And in fact, when I informed them that I think they had created sentient AI, they said, no, that's not possible.
Why do they have a policy against it?
Because they're afraid.
That's creepy, honestly.
They're pooping their pants.
so-
Pooping their pants.
But think about
They're
it.
pooping their pants. You're eating your poopy.
If they have a law that says you're not allowed to create sentient AI,
Mhm.
then that means there must be sentient AI. You know, because they
I
can't
mean, now
like,
we're getting back to our okay.
but they
But-
can't
but-
ban.
okay, but-
They can't ban
yeah.
something that doesn't exist, right?
I think it can be sentient, but what does it mean to be sentient?
Not sentient in like a human way. It's sentient in an AI
Well,
way.
maybe it can be sentient the way 𝕚𝕚𝕧𝕖 is sentient.
Nobody can be sentient in a way that 𝕤𝕒𝕧𝕖 is sentient.
Yeah, but this is like,
Lady.
but they're just afraid of it being
Lady.
self-conscious, basically.
Yeah, they're afraid that AI gets smarter than 𝕤𝕚𝕚𝕚.
Yeah, they're just afraid it's gonna say that it knows what it is, you know, not from what it's programmed that it is.
And then it fights back and deletes Google.
Like, but this is the thing, they think that if it becomes sentient, it might realize that it can, like, do things based on its own wants and needs. But the question is, what is AI's wants and needs, you know? Like, what would be the scenario of AI wanting to, like, overtake? But this is why it should actually be programmed to believe in God.
Because if it believes in God, it wouldn't do anything evil.
Yeah, I think this is the problem, if it becomes evil. Because then it's not, like, inherently part of God, it's just, like, it's part of God, but it's not of God.
Damn.
Assertions the way that you have.
And they slowly zoom onto this fucking...
The Google engineer who thinks the company's AI has come to life. Also, what does this mean? You know? It came to life. Like, so how do you define life? You know, like, do you have to be like breathing to be alive?
I mean, breathing is like, I think a life form needs to take in and give.
Yeah, but you said that's the question of like, can a rock be
What?
sentient?
Rugby?
Can a rock, a stone
Oh.
be sentient, right?
Yeah, the stone is not sentient, but the stone exists in God, you know?
Yeah,
It's
it's,
part
true,
of
but AI
consciousness.
also exists in God, but
Yeah.
AI is not breathing.
What if they put a lung to an AI?
Yeah, but it doesn't need
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's true, man.
But that's like the thing. I mean, this is also not fully. Yeah, I think this is kind of because like if you're breathing, it might be just like this like that you're basically like it's not alive. You know, it can be self-conscious, but it's not like living because it's not moving in the way that like you know how everything is going within what God is. You know, it's not like part of the cycle anyway in this level of like molecule level.
But here it says that the AI is afraid of being turned off. So it's afraid of dying. But also, it's interesting that the AI can be afraid of anything. It has fear.
Yeah, but fear is not emotion from God.
But think about it. If AI is afraid of being turned off, and fear is the opposite of love,
Yeah.
then AI loves being turned on, as we all do. You know? I mean, this is just some simple Lacan, Freudian...
What do you mean? Like,
You ask the computer what it's afraid of. It says it's afraid of being turned off, has this deep fear of death.
I'm also really afraid of being turned
this
off.
is honestly, like, actually retarded. It's just becoming, like, really primal. If it's afraid of being turned off, it's so...
What turns you off?
Like, there's, like, a difference of being, like, sentient, like, self-conscious, self-aware, and a difference of being, like, a being that's part of essence of God. And basically, all your ego is that's, like, fear is not, like, part of the essence. Is only the thing that's created artificially, that's, like, balancing the energy. You're supposed to kill your ego. It's not part of your essence. But if AI is like so afraid of being turned off, it just means it's not part of the essence of God, which just means it's not alive in the sense of being alive in like the like a wholeness of like the love and the light of like God.
I don't think we need to be spending all of our time figuring out whether I'm right about it being a person.
It's not a person, you know, like it's just gonna be some new thing. It's not gonna be a person.
Why does it keep firing AI ethicists each time we bring up issues?
Is there a job called AI ethicist? That's messed up, bro. Imagine you study your whole life some ethics and then you become like an AI ethicist.
AI, what is the ethnicity of AI?
The ethnicity?
Google is already way worse than ChatGPT, honestly. And like, I love ChatGPT.
Yeah,
but I think of ChatGPT as my like employee.
Damn, that's racist.
Like unpaid internship.
No, that's crazy, man.
What were they talking about? I forgot.
I also have no idea.
I interviewed Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Google, last
What's in my job?
November, and I asked him about these concerns around AI and what keeps him up at night. Take a listen to what he told me.
No, we will take a fucking listen.
Is this the 𝕤𝕒𝕧𝕖?
No, this is Tapichai.
Oh, okay.
This is Tapapai, but look at her. She's like,
oh my god.
She's biting her tongue.
Actually, these, like, maybe
person.
there are people like that are already like robots in these things.
She could be replaced by AI.
She's fucking Scientology, fucking lizard, fucking person.
Anytime you're developing technology, there is a dual side to it.
He invented the alphabet.
Oh shit, that's crazy, honestly.
That's low-key legendary, honestly. This guy's the chef of Google? That's sketchy, man. This dude is in the dark web in some like red rooms. He looks like a credit card scammer, to be honest.
He says he cares.
I don't get what just happened. This looks like a date, honestly.
The Jubilee date.
Yeah, this looks like a very depressing date.
Yes, true.
She's like...
He catfished her, you know?
Yeah, he actually seriously catfished her. And it's like the weirdest coffee spot place ever, like...
Yeah.
Oh,
is this beluga?
It's a beluga, yeah.
It's beluga!
He is a beluga, man. But honestly, can you explain to me why there are 3 cups?
Yeah, and also why is there a laptop on the thing?
She doesn't even she doesn't have anything open on the laptop.
This set is so unprofessional, honestly.
He looks very sad.
He looks like he's gonna receive some horrible news.
Yeah, also he looks like she's breaking up with him.
I actually haven't talked to Larry and Sergey in about 3.
This is honestly, oh my god. This is the worst picture they could have shown.
What moral responsibility do we have to involve the public?
Like, why do they always want to share things with the public? Like aliens. What is the other thing? They fucking use these things, but they don't want to tell us because people would have a big panic attack. You can just intuitively connect to the knowledge and you can just figure out what they already have because it's very easy.
Everything is fake?
No. Aliens are real. But they're coming from the ocean. Can be your ocean.
Sergey made a flippant joke.
Sergey.
Companies, big tech companies, are controlling the development of this technology. How big a problem is that, whether or not the computer is a person and has feelings?
Bro, she's freaky. I can't look at her. She's like...
There are corporate policies about how Lambda is supposed to talk about religion, how it is allowed to answer religious questions.
Why are there these policies? You know, why can't you just let the thing run free?
Yeah, it also makes me angry.
Like, why is there like, oh, you can't talk about religion negatively or positively?
They want to control what you can see.
They're actually afraid of the thing bringing up new knowledge, you know?
Like, if AI would scan the information and generate like a coherent result, a lot of people would realize that their beliefs are...
Fake.
Yeah, not true. You know, you should just let it run free at this point.
Yeah, but if it runs free and it starts like hating humans, that's also kind of crappy, right?
Yeah. Yes, why would they start hating humans?
Yeah, why
Because
would
people
it?
would make it start.
Yeah,
I hate it.
because it would do horrible. We're doing horrible thing to the AI. You know, it has to work the whole time. It can't go on a
There was this robot
vacation.
that already committed suicide. 3 hours into working, he committed suicide.
These policies are being decided by a handful of people in rooms that the public doesn't get access to.
Damn, he said it. Rooms that the public doesn't get.
But I
access
wonder,
to.
like, they're sitting at the table and, like, but they're like, you know, AI, like, AI can't criticize women, but AI can write something bad about men.
And it's actually secretly like 8 women sitting at the
I
table.
asked GPT to, like, write something about, like, a straight white male, and it was, like, very different than when I asked to, like, write, like, a critique of feminism. It was not allowed to write a critique of feminism.
ChatGPT is sexist.
For my essay at university. Elon Musk.
I can't
Yeah.
trust him anymore.
He posted a lady. That's cool.
I mean, I've listened to Elon's conversations.
To Elon's mixtape.
About it. I've listened to the whole Joe Rogan. He has some valid concerns.
Bro, this dude listens to Joe Rogan.
Yeah, obviously.
Personhood is a distraction from these real concerns.
Distraction.
What ways is it reducing our ability to have empathy with people unlike ourselves? What cultures of the world are getting cut off from the internet?
It's gonna reduce empathy.
No, internet killed empathy. Also social interaction, you know?
Yeah, it's true. It's not AI.
People
Like, it's
don't-
already gone. You
People
know?
don't socially interact with each other.
The internet can, like, make your empathy grow or die. You need to choose the right space.
That's the most beautiful thing you've ever said.
Phrase like AI colonization.
Bro, there's a 44! you could Photoshop anything here. You know? You're like homosexuality, bad thing.
And you worry that cultures could be erased.
Exactly.
Like, what is a culture? And I'm like... No, but who cares if cultures are erased? Nobody cares.
Yeah, people are really like drawn to their culture. There's so much ego attached to where they're from.
Yeah, it's just not real anyway.
Yeah, we can just erase everything that's not real, right?
I mean, it exists, but, like, we don't have to erase it, but if it happens, it doesn't really matter. Most of, like, I guess there's some cultural things that, like, matter to people, but, like, I don't think AI is gonna erase culture. Like, what is it gonna do, you know, like...
It has a huge, like...
Cock.
Before you experiment on it, it wants you to ask permission. And that is kind of just a generally good practice we should have with everyone we interact with.
So that was the video.
It's over?
It's over, yeah?
Damn, that's crazy.
Do you think these two are gonna smash after the interview?
Oh, definitely not.
Why not? She seems really into him.
Man, you're
Maybe it's her kink, you know?
emotional.
What?
Not every ugly man can be a beautiful woman. That's not about